think about it day and night. I feel like a king, oh yeah. And baby, can't help but stare. Such a rush, baby. Oh, when you touch me, baby. Such a rush, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, guys and dolls, cats and chicks, you're listening to Viva ENT, rock, pop, and soul. I'm Devin, the camera dude, and I'm here today.
Hey, camera dudes!
With the band Creamsicle, local to Seattle, and I'm here with John. You want to say hi to Seattle, John?
Hey, everybody. Glad to be here. Thanks for having us on.
Fantastic. And with the greatest producer in the universe, Eric.
Hey, it's Eric.
CC Rider! And a big shout out to Johnny today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Johnny.
And he's turning 29 again, perpetually.
Nice.
He has a show at Pirates Cove on April 12th. If you're out in Ocean Shores, it's free to the public. Or and come out and jam with Johnny. It's a good time.
That's awesome.
And if you're out tonight in Seattle, there's a Neil Young tribute band as well as Little Lies, the Fleetwood Mac tribute band that's playing at Madame Lou's, the new Crocodile. Big shout out to Moonlight Swing Orchestra at Top of the Hill Music Studio. Helped them record a Christmas album, which should be coming out around Christmas time. So it'll be exciting. Another big thing is Three Busy Debras is coming out on the Adult Swim HBO Max. I was a video assist on that last year and excited to see what that looks like. So, but we're and before we get too started, we got to talk about the Viva ENT Talk Radio Rock Pop and Soul Facebook group. We've got over 1,300 members and growing by the day. It's all about the music there and artists. Some big shows are coming to town. I'm seeing Paul McCartney in May, and then Cheap Trick and Rod Stewart in June, and then in October I just got Elton John tickets, so looking forward to that. While you're on the web, check out Devin Creisler Studios. It's where I have all my band footage, over 1,800 band videos, including Creamsicles. So perfect. We got Lacey and Derek on the coming in here. So let's dive into the interview. So when was Creamsicle formed?
Hello, hi. Creamsicle was formed in 2019, kind of like a summertime-ish time frame. We were offered to play a festival in Stanwood, and we were like, oh, this will be cool. It was really just for Lacey, but then Lacey was like, hey, you actually play music, let's do this together. So then we got a band for it, and we played this festival. Yeah.
It's evolved from there. What made you choose the name Creamsicle?
I was actually the last person of this original group to like the name Creamsicle, but our drummer was on substances, let's say, and he was like, you guys, let's just go with Creamsicle. And I was like, that's the dumbest name I've ever heard. And slowly everyone else started liking the name Creamsicle. And we had the song Won't Be the Same. And during our set, we were like introducing like everyone in the band. And before we went into this heavy part of the song, one of our members would say, and we are Creamsicle. And then we'd go into it. And I was like, okay, this could work.
And so, yeah, you've been going for drummers. I guess your current drummer is Charlie right now.
Charlie's kind of just a fill-in right now. We would love to have him permanently, but he's also the singer of Shutter Speed, and we don't really want to take that away from him. So
shout out to Shutter Speed, fantastic hard rock metal band in local to Seattle.
Fantastic.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, I want to see one of their shows. You have some.
Devin, I think you just missed them. I think last month it was at Drunkies.
Oh yeah, Drunky Tuesdays in White Center. Yeah, I was
Mhm.
coming from one show to the next. Sometimes can't catch it all. So
You're a busy man.
yep. And then you also have trumpets and sometimes saxophones in your in Creamsicle, which sounds really good.
Yeah, my 18-year-old sister, she just turned 18 yesterday.
Shout out, Kristen.
Birthday,
Oh, happy
Kristen.
birthday!
Yeah, she's in a high school band, and she plays the trumpet after I played the trumpet in high school band. And I've always just liked the sound of like horns and blues and jazz, so I like to incorporate that into our music. So I forced my 16-year-old sister at the time to play trumpet for us.
That's awesome. And yeah, you guys played a lot of shows. Like I've recorded you at the Fun House, Vessel Tap House, Alcor Zone, Black Lab Gallery, Drunky Two Shoes, and then most recently the Daryl's Tavern show. What are your upcoming shows happening?
So we have a show on the 15th of this month for anybody who's in the Seattle area. It's at Factory Lux.
That's at the old Rainier Brewery down in Georgetown. That's next Friday, so a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, the 15th. And then actually we're doing our EP release show in Everett the following week on the 22nd. And that will be at Tony V's Garage.
And that's going to be a great lineup.
So people should come.
Definitely. Yeah, the Swaggerlies are playing, Box Elder and Fool's Grace at the Tony V's Garage. And I know the Swaggerlies and Fool's Grace. So, yeah, I'm going to try to make both those shows because Factory Lux, yeah. What a great venue, tucked away in the Rainier Brewery. And
it is a really
our number one.
Who are your musical inspirations? I guess Lacey and Derek first.
You go first.
Oh, it's me. Well, number one will always be the Beatles. I love those men from Liverpool. I grew up listening to them with my grandpa, and their music just like opened my mind to like, hey, music's fun and it's silly and anyone can do it. But as I got older, I went into like metal and like Metallica and Megadeth and bands like that. But I wouldn't say I'm really influenced by them, but like Queens of the Stone Age, they took what I liked about metal and what I liked about like the Beatles, and they kind of just made something new of it. And I would say the Beatles and Queens of the Stone Age are like my go-to. And
yeah, you did a great cover of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and you were all dressed in the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band outfits, which was fun at Daryl's Tavern.
A lot of fun.
Beatles
was a lot of fun.
Big inspiration for me. I was playing Beatles records as a kid, and I'm seeing Paul McCartney next month. I'm very excited for that. So
we just got tickets to see him too.
Oh wow! So I'll see you there I'll be in the nosebleeds, but yeah, we'll
same here.
Yeah. What date are you going?
I'm going to May 2nd.
Are we going? We're going either the 2nd or the 3rd, I think.
Yep. And then, yeah, it's going to be such a great lineup, like at the Saint Michel Winery, like Tenacious D's out there, and Nora Jones, Chicago, Steve Miller Band. Be cool to see you on some bigger stages. What venue? What's your favorite venue you've played at? Or venues.
So they recently got into some hot water, but I really liked playing at the Vessel Tap House. I thought their sound was really good. It was probably one of the best sounds I've ever worked with on stage. But I think my heart will always belong to Tony V's because that's where we got our start, and that's where we started playing in venues because the booker there, he gave us a chance and we were able to, I guess, exceed expectations. And since then it's kind of been our special place. I also really enjoy the Black Lab because it's just so fresh and new. And when we first played there, it was kind of funny, with how it sounded, but since we played there a couple times. It's just gotten better and better with their new location.
Oh yeah, I love Tony V's Garage. I try to make it out at least once a month out there. And Vessel Tap House, yeah, that's a good spot. You were all dressed in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I saw you guys there. That was pretty funny.
Yeah,
Cowabunga, dude.
Yeah, that's become our shtick, is like dressing up, because it's like we play these songs so many times over and over, and it's not that they like get boring, but we always want it to be something fun for people who have seen us a couple times, to have something new. Mix
it up, keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, Lacey, who are your musical inspirations?
Okay. So number one is Britney Spears. I've loved her since I was 2, even when she went through her hard times. She's just like, when I was younger, I was like, I want to be famous like Britney. And like the goal was to always be like Britney. But then as I got older, it kind of became less about wanting to be famous and more just like, music is my thing. But then I was a big pop person growing up. So like I loved Ellie Goulding and Taylor Swift. I love how she would write songs. She's the reason I got into writing. Lorde, I was super into. And Adele also was a huge person I would listen to. So I was a big pop head.
Some great artists there.
Yeah. Her songs were really hard to sing at first, but they were really amazing lyrics and meaning. And I just, Adele is just the woman.
Yeah, I loved your a cover of Toxic that you do of Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Shout out to Britney Spears. Britney. Yeah, go. Yeah, watch Lacey's cover of your song. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was a really fun cover to do. Yeah.
Shout out to Britney.
That was at the El Corazon show, and I think we actually have a separate video for just that Toxic cover on YouTube. So
yeah, it's on our YouTube channel.
Definitely check it out if you can.
Well, yeah. Speaking of YouTube, you recently released "Run to You," which is available on Spotify and Apple Music, and you made a music video of the mix of all these videos I've shot of you guys. Could we hear some of that, Eric? "Run to You." Yeah. Well, before that, hey John, who are your inspirations?
Oh yeah, so I grew up listening to. I mean, my dad was always playing classic rock when I was growing up, and I'm a '90s kid, so I listened to a lot of '90s music. So I mean, in terms of bass playing, my first influences were like John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin, Flea from the Chili Peppers, Ben Shepherd from Soundgarden. And then I started getting into, more like jazzy stuff, and started listening to like Jaco Pastorius from Weather Report, and, Victor Wooten, obviously. But like, I don't try to play like any of those people. I'll never be as, I can never tap like Victor Wooten. I'll never be able to slap like Flea or Les Claypool, but I just kind of try to focus on bringing the best, foundation to the music first, and then secondarily try to be interesting. So number one, keep it down, don't get in the way. But number two, keep it interesting. Do some counterpoints, be melodic, be harmonic, that sort of thing. So, I just try to focus on being, a solid bass player. That's my goal.
Hey, you are solid. All right, let's hear your new release single, "Run to You."
Let's hear it.
I know it's hard to let go. You've been hurt by many before, so you pull away. And I beg you to stay.
Wow. So did you guys produce that yourselves, or were you in the studio? It's great production value on that song.
So that was recorded at Delrick Studios with Delrick Nanthau, and he did all of the cool things besides like the guitar and singing, but he did like the drums and
He did the
the
producing.
mixing and the producing. Yeah, he did a lot.
Well, great job, guys. Yeah, it's not a cover of the Bryan Adams Run to You. Definitely, it's a unique song.
Well, thank you.
What's your creative process like when you're writing these songs?
Oh man. Yeah, you go, Derek.
Usually I'll just sit in my garage for hours and come up with a lot of crappy ideas and then be like, oh, this one's kind of cool. Or Lacey will be like, hey, I've got these few chords, and show them to me for months and months and months. And then finally she'll play them in some way and I'll be like, oh, here's a whole ass song for that.
Or sometimes I'll play something and then he'll steal it and turn it into a whole entire song.
Like Run to You.
No, he doesn't steal it, but like it just happens, like either on our own or together, or like when we're jamming, it's just, you hear it and you're like, oh, that's cool. Or like you play something new and it kind of inspires, or you have a poem or something for me.
Yeah, I like your other songs you've come out with, like Strangers. Isn't that coming out on your next album?
Yeah.
Yeah, was the first single for this EP that's coming out.
Because this is very authentic Seattle song, which I've seen you play live. But so this is like the radio debut of this song here.
Woohoo!
Woo!
It's very exciting. Yeah, you guys have like more albums in production, or just concentrating one at a time, or?
We have several songs done for the next batch of ideas and releases, but right now we are just trying to get this Suck on This EP done. Well, it's done. Just get it out, because it's been
a year.
It's been a year trying to make sure everything is ready and getting it done. It's just been like so many roadblocks. So after this one, I feel like we'll start recording again and getting more music out.
Yeah, it takes time to make it perfect art.
Yeah, and John just redid his whole office so we can start recording. If you can see the sound panels behind him.
Yeah, it's something that I've been like wanting to do for a long time, and this was just kind of like the perfect excuse. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to like working on new material or whatever, I feel like we're very ADHD about that, and it's just like a million ideas. And we've been working on, like, I mean, I joined the band in June, so it's been, like 9 months now, and or a little more. And I feel like we've worked on enough to put together an album of stuff that hasn't even been recorded yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we've got a plethora of material. It's just getting the time to get it all together. But yeah, like Devin and I were talking for a quick minute before we went live about the studio, and really excited to start recording in here. Definitely doing all the vocals, guitars, and bass in here. We'll probably have to go to a real studio to do drums, but but yeah, definitely looking forward to getting more music out there.
That's fantastic. Can we play some of Strangers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, what's your name in return?
Yeah, describes Seattle well. I hang out in Fifth and Pike quite a bit, so it's a lot of strangers. Shout out to Noah Jacobson for connecting me with you guys. He's with Please Clap, and he played with you at the Funhouse.
We love him.
I've known Noah for a long time. We went to high school together.
Wow. And yeah, I'd like to bring him on the show sometime. He's an awesome guitar player.
Phenomenal.
If you see me on Fifth and Pike, I'm probably going to a show or coming from a show. So that's yeah. But do you have like any more songs that are coming out that we should hear right now? Or do you like that you would like to choose? Like we got Cat and Mouse, Find Your Worth, High School Dropout.
Wow, those might be like live debuts. I don't think we've played those for anybody else yet, other than like friends and family.
Could we hear Cat and Mouse in a minute? But
if your guys are down.
Yeah, Cat and Mouse is pretty awesome.
Sure.
You guys have any pets or?
Yeah, I've got 2 cats. One of them was meowing. I don't know where she went.
I've got a cat and a hamster. So.
Hamsters. I've got 3 dogs.
Nice. Do they have
Derek
like?
has a cat.
Derek has a cat. Yeah.
Oh, my sister has a cat.
Oh, sorry.
Nice. Big animal people. So here is Cat and Mouse.
Time you come around, you change how you
Wow, guys. And congratulations on being KISW's Band of the Week recently. That was really cool.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. That was cool.
Nice. So this is not your first radio interview then, though?
No, this is probably number 3.
Well, it's great to have you guys on here. This is a lot of fun.
We're totally professional at it now. As you can see. We're not.
Lacey, do you want to talk about that song a little bit, Cat and Mouse?
Yeah.
Isn't that something that was a really nice collaboration between you and Derek?
Yeah, so actually, I wrote that song, the whole of it, except for it's kind of all like a chorus, but there's this part where we go, we call it the chorus. What is it? What is it?
The bridge, maybe? Or
no, it's.
I think that it's when we're going from either the F to the A and then the B flat to the E, or the B flat to the earth.
The part where it's like, ooh, in your mind, the part right before that. Yeah.
That's where I feel the chorus is.
Yeah, that's the chorus. So Tristan, our previous bassist, he helped me just kind of, it was just a little like samey, and he suggested we change it up there. So then we changed up the chords, just like added 2 chords, and then everything else I wrote, but Derek and Tristan helped me structure it and made it a lot cooler than it was, because like he added his guitar, his solo,
the breaks.
Yeah, like I had a little bit of the breaks, but they were not as crisp, I would say. So, oh yeah, like when the music stops, like in between the chords. Yeah, you came up with that. But yeah, I was like, look at these really cool chords I made up that I found. He's like, oh yeah, that's just like A minor and and D minor. I'm like, oh, I'm so smart.
But, it does sound very original, though. Nothing quite sounds like Creamsicle.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't.
That's true.
That's kind of on accident, but we also love it because we just kind of do what we want to do. And, but yeah, Cat and Mouse, I wrote because I was in a really weird place with a friend, and I was like, she would always be like, oh, we're cool. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're not cool. And I'm just like, I don't know how to deal with this or feel like at this point, like, are we good or are we not? So then that song came about.
Batted around like a mouse or something. Or, yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So where can we find you guys on like social media? Or you guys have the Facebook page?
All of our social media is at Creamsicle Music, except for Facebook. We should just be Creamsicle. But if you can't find it, just do Creamsicle Music and we should pop up. And then all of the streaming platforms, if you type in Creamsicle, you might get like a couple songs that are labeled Creamsicle. So if you just do like Creamsicle Strangers or Run to You, will pop up.
Yeah, we're on Spotify, Apple Music,
Tidal,
That's
Napster.
right. Napster's a streaming service now.
We're on all of this streaming. We're on Amazon Music.
And we're also on like Bandcamp and SoundCloud too.
Yes.
So everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere.
We're even on YouTube Music. If you look us up, or our YouTube channel is also Creamsicle Music, and we have songs on there too. And
your website, creamsiclemusic.net.
Yes. That needs a little updating, but it has the links to everything.
Yeah, and then you just got to see the orange or creamsicle with a bite out of it, kind of like the Apple logo with a bite out of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So you guys made that music video, "Run to You." Was that just you guys making that, or you have a production?
Yeah, that was me sitting down for about a week at a computer.
That was all Lacey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah.
Thank you.
Watching that.
I always it could have been better, but I was at the certain point, I was like, it's good enough. I'm done.
Thin. Yeah, it is. It's to the world.
Yeah.
So another song that's coming out on the album is a High School Dropout.
Oh, we should talk about that really quick. That's a good one.
Got to give a shout out to Brandon from Citrus. amazing sax player that came in and did some tracks for us.
Mm-hmm. We never even dreamed of that song having a sax. It was all Derek. He was like, do you want to play sax on a song? And I was kind of like, how is that even going to work? That's just sounds weird to me. And then
it worked.
It came in and just wowed us.
Yeah. But that song was all Derek. Like, he wrote all of that.
Yeah. That I dated a girl and she treated me badly and I wrote a song out of it.
Well,
Called it High School because that's what she was.
right.
So deep.
I dropped out of high school to go to college, but that's another story.
I did the same thing.
Running Start program, yeah, that helped.
I did the same thing, kind of. I dropped out, then finished while going to college.
All right, let's take a listen.
I
Wow. What a song.
Yeah, shout out to stinking Brandon Marcus Haley for his just godly saxophoning. We're so lucky to have him.
Yeah, he was at the El Corazon show.
Yes,
Yes, he
he will
was.
also be, here's an exclusive because we haven't announced it. He will also be playing with us for the EP release show on the 22nd at Tony V's.
Yeah, come out and to Everett. It's a great music scene up there. Tony V's Garage. Always great tunes coming up there.
Yeah, Tony V's is fantastic. Great sound, great location.
Great people.
And yeah, and just another quick shout out. If you liked the sax on that song, go check out Citrus, Cytrus, another local Seattle band. If you dig the funk, you will love Citrus.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah, go like them on Facebook. And
Yep, they're on all that stuff.
They will melt your face, like
Absolutely.
in a very funky way.
They are one of those bands. As a musician, you go and see them, and you're like, "Crap, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
when these guys are doing this."
Yeah.
Yeah, Please Clap has a great saxophone with Ben Brooks, and yeah, I love hearing some good sax. I'm looking forward to on the 10th seeing Lindsey Buckingham of Fleetwood Mac at the Neptune Theater, so that's going to be a great show.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you guys go out and see other shows? Like, do you have any other show promotions right now of other bands? Or
we go to a lot of local shows.
We try to, yeah.
Yeah, Kitty Junk and the Atrocity Girl and all those.
Yeah, all them. We go to what's the other place?
Steel Beans,
Shutter Speed, Wyatt Only in the Wreckage, Glenn Cannon and the Damage Done,
Bave Wave,
Counterproductive,
Trip the Wire.
Oh, Trip the Wire.
Yep. Yeah. End of May.
Oh My Eyes.
Oh My Eyes are fantastic. What was that other band that we saw with Oh My Eyes that were really great?
Lemon Boy,
right? But no, the other one, the more psychedelic-y one.
White, the Chasing the Rabbit or something like that.
No, whatever.
Babe Wave.
Yeah, no, we already said them.
Well, Babe Wave's having a show April 9th at the Airport Tavern in Tacoma, and then also that night Eve Clark is playing in Seattle as well. So you got options.
I might be joining Babe Wave on their show for the 20th, so
and
y'all should come out to that one too.
My birthday is the 19th of this month, so yeah.
Come party.
Yeah, party month.
Absolutely.
Any last shout outs? We're kind of running out of time now.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many great artists out there. I mean, you know, that we have enjoyed playing with and that we try to go support. You know, there's I don't know.
I would shout out like Brandon and Dell for helping us out with the EP. Kristen, our trumpeter. Tristan Beeman.
He sings on Strangers.
Yeah, he sings on Strangers. He was our previous bassist, and he's also joining us too for our EP release. All of our little friends, Glenn Cannon, Wyatt Only,
Jeremy from Steel Beans.
Yeah, there's just so many people that we just love and who have really helped us out.
Shout out to Casey, the sound guy at Black Lab, who is awesome. He also plays in The Lion and the Sloth, which is a fantastic metal post-hardcore type band. And also Rather Ordinary Dudes.
I thought it was white dudes for a second.
Rather Ordinary White Dudes. I mean, that's throw a W in there, throw off the whole acronym of ROD.
I'll have to check out these other bands.
Tony from Tony V's, he's fucking great.
Oh,
Ben Scott.
Yeah, there's and Viva ENT continues to support local music and music abroad as they bring on guests, and yeah, I'm glad you guys could come out today. Thanks for making time.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
Devin. But before we go, yeah, there's a few other songs that I wish we could play on air, but yeah, like Death Comes Close, Song for an Ex, My Generation won't be the same, but yeah, you have to see them live or hear them on streaming platforms. But I think we should go out with Find Your Worth.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, you can catch the new EP of Suck on This
Yes.
on all the platforms. And do you guys you make physical CDs still, or is it all streaming?
There will be some sort of CD at the EP release show.
Mixtape? No.
Yeah, basically.
Cassettes are coming back.
And records too.
Oh yeah,
Records are too expensive to make.
they're very pricey.
Hopefully,
we'll get around to it one day.
yeah. Hopefully,
One day.
the cost comes down one day again to make real EPs of records or 45s.
7 inches.
We'll get a cool orange vinyl with like white frosting around the edge.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Ooh.
That'd be sick.
That'll be fun. And you got T-shirts as well, and band merch, stickers, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
We'll
yeah.
have a web store somewhat soon, but for now you'll have to catch us at shows for merch. But yeah, we got sweatshirts, shirts, stickers, all that good stuff.
Yeah, come and check out Creamsicle live on the 15th at Factory Lux, and the album release at Tony V's Garage. And then there's probably a bunch more shows happening later this year when you get them scheduled.
Yeah, we got a couple coming up.
that we have yet to announce.
Yeah.
Well, great to see have you guys on, and everyone listening out there, have a great evening, and come catch the show.
And happy birthday again to Johnny.
Yeah, happy birthday, Johnny. Yeah, we're gonna
Happy birthday, Johnny.
hang
Happy
out.
birthday.
Hey.
So
Thanks, Devin.
thank you.